Do you want to be a legend in your own kitchen? Slicing peppers can get you there. Let me show you two techniques that I really like. First one is if I'm doing a crudité platter and I'm not looking for exact uniform sizes. Here's what I mean. I'm looking for some really nice, elegant, different cuts. So I'm angling my knife around a little bit. I'm trying to avoid as much of the seeds as possible, only because it just makes cleaning it up and getting all the seeds out of the pepper that much easier. So I kind of start then and I angle the knife down, see, and that pops out. That's the first step. So now I'm going to just tap out, get rid of there are always a few seeds left, but do that, and maybe one more. And handy dandy bench scraper, get rid of the remaining ones, maybe a couple of seeds around, not a big deal. See, just like that, they're going away. So now the second part is I want to get rid of this white rib part, because if this is going to be a display, I want it to look as nice as possible. So I just take my knife slowly, because I don't want to slice my fingers off, and go that way. And even come back this way a little bit. If you even want to get all the white stuff off, give it a nice red look. Again, a couple seeds around, no big deal. Do that for the whole pepper. Now the whole thing is done, get rid of all these extra bits. These can go into the compost, or however you dispose of these things. This can even go into making a stock. This would all be great. So now I can slice these any way I want. If it is going to be a crudité, you can just kind of get nice bite-sized pieces. And a seed, no big deal. See? And make that one a little smaller. That way, these are all ready to be piled up however you want to do your display with the other vegetables that you have. Instead of being perfect juliennes or nice size, I like having just these various sizes. And that's pepper number one. Wait till you see what I do with the next one. So here's the second technique. I cut both ends off. Just like that. Just like that. Very few seeds around. I just pluck off the top. Sometimes it puts up a fight, but that gets plucked off. And this is what I do if I do need a fine julienne or if I'm dicing. Now, I have all the seeds and everything in here. Here's what I like to do. See where any one of the ribs come along? I'm going to cut it right near that rib there. Why right near there? Because now that's going to make it easy. I'm going to pretty much I'm unrolling it, but I'm going to cut as I unroll. And so I'm going to roll my knife down just like that, take your time. And you might even want to come in from the top here. Taking your time. And voila, very few seeds are left here. You just kind of tap down on the seeds. So now, you can do anything you want with this. If I'm looking for a fine dice, here's what I'll do. Just cut that last one off there. If I'm looking for a fine dice, look at all these seeds. If I'm doing a fine dice like that, there you go. And you can, I like to pretty much start by making a bit of a julienne. And if you want this size to finish with, that's good. Or if you want to dice them up and they're not putting up a fight, these are all putting up a fight today. Line them up just like that. And now you can cut these any way you want. And if you want a really thin julienne, you do that too. This just gives you every opportunity to do whatever you want, whatever uniform size you want. You can have the matchsticks like that. You can have the dice. You can just chop away. Those are my two go-to techniques for slicing peppers. If you're doing a stir fry, if you're just sauteing these, if you're just going to do something like a crudité platter, you've got it all. Two easy techniques. So if you like these tips, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.